And welcome to the Gameshow Gameshow! Here tonight we have some very special guests that are going to play all our fantastic and very sparkling games we have to do. Our first contestant, Crystal Lake, for drinking and dancing and long walks on the beach. It's Craig! On the way from the Lincoln Square, let's sports and playing with the dolls. It's Zach! And from Cincinnati, she does dancing and laying out, eating and shopping. It's Cole! And right here in Chicago, our next contestant loves eating and fighting photos. It's Corey! And our next contestant loves softball and eating food. It's Sam! And our next contestant loves volunteering and running. It's Ashley! And your host for the evening is Harry Piccolo!
I'm spinning around. We're all ready. Both contestants are going to use their game show awesomeness and wits to compete on a variety of TV's greatest game shows on the Game Show. I'm your host, Harry Pinkelbaum.
And I'm Vanessa.
And over the next 50 minutes, our contestants are going to try to score as many points as possible to try to win a fabulous prize. Our top 3 scoring contestants are going to go home with that prize. And our top scoring contestant will be crowned Game Show King or Queen. It's time to put down that newspaper, push away that TV dinner tray, and buckle into that lazy boy for an hour of Game Show ridiculousness on the Game Show Gameshow! Contestants, are you ready? Yeah! All right, Vanessa, let's get the first trivia board up on the screen. We have our first 6 categories: boy bands, show us your match this pose, famous underwear, Disney movies, and who said this. All right, I'm gonna go over here. Sam, you picked the cat vest. You almost didn't, but then you did. It's my favorite vest. That's 1 point right there, my friend. All right, I'm gonna give you control of the board. I need a category and point value.
We're gonna go with the greatest thing ever, boy bands.
How many points there?
Let's take it easy and go with 1.
All right, let's start it off easy here. Boy bands for 1 point. All right, now, to answer correctly, you must wait till I finish reading the question. So I'm finished reading the question, and you may buzz in. What directionally challenged UK boy band had a hit with their first single, What Makes You Beautiful? Boom, KG.
One Direction.
Is it One Direction? That's right. Well done. All right, KG, first one on the board with a question there. Where do you want to take us next?
Disney movies 2.
All right, Disney movies for 2 points. Who is the nanny that uses an umbrella as her method of transportation? Ooh, over here, Corey, right at the line there, almost early.
Mary Poppins.
Is it Mary Poppins? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'll remind you all once again, if you buzz in early before I'm done reading the question, we'll take a point away. Serious twist here on the Game Show. All right, I like it, but we're still good here. We're still good. All right, Corey, you got control of the board. Where would you like to go next?
Let's do Disney movies for 5.
All right, go on big here. Disney movies for 5 points. In Sleeping Beauty, what is the name of Maleficent's pet raven? Oh, we got a summer here. 5 seconds. Oh, Vanessa, what were we looking for?
Diablo.
Diablo. All right, it's Diablo. That's all right, Corey. You still got control of the board here, my friend. Where do you want to take us next?
Let's do show us your for 2.
All right, this category is a little bit different here. I will not be reading a question, but you will see a phrase to pop up on the board. The first one that thinks they can do whatever that phrase says will buzz in. All right, so let's get those buzzes ready for show us your for 2. Boom, moonwalk. Zach, come on down to the sounds of music. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, well done, Zach. All right, 2 points there. Fantastic. Very, very enthused round of applause for Zach. All right, where do you want to take us next here, Zach?
Let's do Who Said This for 2.
All right, who said this for 2 points? In West Philadelphia, ooh, early buzz. Wait till I'm done reading the question. I'll read it again. You can still buzz in. In West Philadelphia, born and raised. Ooh, Sam still got it. Got the point back.
The Great Fresh Prince.
Is it the Great Fresh Prince Will Smith? Yes, it is. Well done. Well done. All right. Ashley knew it. All right, Sam, where do you want to take us next?
I'll take Match This Pose for 3.
All right, similar to Show Us Your, I will not be reading a question for this category, but you will see an image pop on the screen. The first person that thinks they can match that pose will buzz in. So get those buzzers ready for Match This Pose for 3. Boom, Corey, come on down. You got 10 seconds to match that pose. And boom! Very well done. Well done. Excellent job. 3 points. There we are. Corey, running away with this one. I'm kidding. It's still a very close game. All right, where do you want to go next?
Match This Pose for 5.
All right, keep it in the pose. Big points here. Get those buzzers ready for Match This Pose for 5. Boom, Corey! Come on down. You got 10 seconds. Here we go. All right, the setup. Here we go. I like it. And boom! There it is. Well done. Oh, my goodness. Corey, one day the Game Show will be sponsored by Icy Hot. But it's okay. We got control of the board. Where do you want to take us next?
Let's go with boy bands for 2.
All right, boy bands for 2 points. What group is opposite of Old Adults Off the Street? But Corey again.
Backstreet Boys.
No.
Is it Backstreet Boys? Oh, over here, KG.
New Kids on the Block.
Is it New Kids on the Block? There it is. Yes, it is. Well done. Well done. All right, KG, taking control back. Where do you want to steer this ship?
Match this pose for 4.
All right, let's go to get those buzzers ready for match this pose for 4. Ooh, G Money! You got 10 seconds. There we go. All right, and that looks good. I think it's stuck. Well done. Well done. Woo. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you didn't split the scene there. All right. G Money, you got control of the board. Where do you want to steer this locomotive?
Who said this for 3?
All right. Who said this for 3 points? Lucy. Ooh, early buzz. Wait till I'm done reading it. Quick one here. Lucy, I'm home. Boom. KG.
Ricky Ricardo.
Is it Ricky Ricardo? Yes, it is. Well done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're 5 minutes in. It's time for our very first spin the wheel of fortune cooking. I'm gonna need Ashley. Come on down. Come on down. Right over here. Ashley. Here's how this works. You're gonna give this a big old spin and yell no blaming, no blaming, no blaming. Go ahead. Perfect. Wonderful. What do we got? We have, ooh, right on the line, dancing with the contestants. All right, Ashley, here's how this game works. I'm going to need you to pick a partner. Pick a partner to dance with here out of any of these 5 contestants.
Okay. Sure.
All right, Corey, come on down.
Sure.
Come on down. Here's how this works. Corey, actually, you have 30 seconds to tango down to camera 1 and back. 2 times, cheek to cheek. 30 seconds on the clock. And go! Off to a good start. There we are. And go back. There we go. Back to the line. All right, they need one more lap. 10 seconds left. Oh my goodness. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Just in time. 5, 4, 3. Well done. Well done. Actually, we got 3 points for spinning for a total of 8. Well done. Well done. Let's get back to our trivia board here. That was just wonderful. Wonderful dance
Such
in there.
concentration.
Yeah, just laser focused. All right, Ashley, you got control of the board here. Where do you want to take us next?
Famous underwear for 1.
All right, let's dive in. Famous underwear for 1. A form of pranking often used by older siblings or school bullies where the victim's underwear is forcibly pulled upwards. Boom, KG.
Wedgie.
Is it a wedgie? Oh, yes, it is. Oh, my goodness. All right. KG, you've never given anyone a wedgie, have you?
No.
Okay. I was nervous. All right, KG, where do you want to go next?
Disney movies for 3.
All right, Disney movies for 3 points. Andy is the name written on the bottom of the boots of this cowboy. Ooh, over here, Corey.
That'd be Woody.
Is it Woody? Yes, it All right, Corey, you got control of the board here. Where do you want to take us next? I have an idea.
Boy band for 3.
All right, boy bands for 3 points. We have, you might call them the original boy band. They are John, Paul, George, and Corey again.
That's the Beatles.
Is it the Beatles? Oh, not what you were looking for. Over here, G Money.
Ringo.
Is it Ringo? Yes, it is. John, Paul, George, and Ringo of the Beatles. Well done, well done. All right, G Money. Clawing your way back into it. You're not out of the woods yet here. Where do you want to take us next?
Famous underwear for 5.
Underwear for 5. We have Name the Superhero Mr. Krupp was transformed into by 2 4th-grade boys, George and Harold, in this 14-book children's series. Ooh, over here, KG.
Captain Underpants.
Is it Captain Underpants? Yes, it is! All right. That's okay. Corey.
My brother read all of them.
There's a movie coming out.
Oh my goodness, there is?
There is.
Oh, we are very good. Gameshow. All right, KG, you got control of the board. That's all I can think about now is Captain Underpants. Where do you want to go next?
Show us your for 4.
All right, get those buzzers ready. We'll get the playing field clear here. G Money is just so excited throwing his name tagger in. Get those buzzers ready. 4, show us your for 4. Boom, your silly human trick, Corey. Come on down, you got 10 seconds. Come on
Okay.
down. It can literally be anything.
My favorite is this.
Oh my goodness, he has a double jointed finger. It looks like one of those slates on his head. Well done, Corey! Well done, well done. Quick, that's how he's buzzing in so quickly. He's just knocking it with his finger. All right, Corey, you got control of the board yet again here. You got a pretty good lead, but you're not too far ahead here. Where do you want to go next?
Famous underwear for 4.
All right, let's dive into the famous underwear for 4. What films featured Sacha Baron Cohen in a very nice mankini sling-on style of underwear? Early buzz there, early buzz. I'll read it again. You can still buzz in. When I'm done reading the question, what film featured Sacha Baron Cohen in a very nice mankini sling-on style of underwear? Oh, Corey, yeah.
Borat.
Is it Borat? There it is. There it is. All right, Corey. One more. Where do you want to go?
Let's do Disney movies for 1.
Let's switch it up here. Disney movies for 1. If Elsa from Frozen got a tattoo of her personal mantra, it would say, ooh, Ashley,
Let be.
is it
No.
Let It Be? Oh, so close. Over here, Zach.
Let it go.
Is it Let It Go? Back to the Beatles on that one. I like it, though. Well done, Zach. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for yet another spin. The wheel of fortune cookie. Yeah, I need Sam. Sam, come on down, my friend. All right over here. Big spin, no blammy. No blammy. We got. Oh, right. Spin it to win it. There we go. So here's how this is going to work, Sam. Let's head on back to the podium. There we are.
I used to do this.
No, I had to.
Well, you gotta win around.
All right, so right back here, Sam, we have our chest of drawers here. We can choose from green, white, orange, or blue. Green, white, orange, or blue. Which one would you like to choose? White. Everyone take out what's inside your white container. This side over here, take out your full drawer. This side, take out your whole drawer over here. There we go. We have some ping pong balls. We have some red cups.
Wow.
Cups over here. All right, this is a team game. You're playing across from each other. So 1 and 7, you were on a team. 2 and 8, you were on a team. 3 and 9, you were on a team. How this works, you're gonna shoot these ping pong balls, trying to make them into the cups. After every throw, you must spin around 1 time. Over here on this side, you must keep the cups stacked. And if you catch a cup, you must then take the cup and place it underneath the stack with the ball still inside. If you catch a ball, you must spin around 1 time. You got 30 seconds on the clock to try to make all 5. Each ball's worth 1 point. And go! Oh, we got some nice throws over here. There we are. Very nice. Ooh, Corey going out for that one. Sam got one. There we are. All right. Ooh, bouncing in and out. So close. I like the strategy here.
Try to hit it off and it comes in.
Oh! No. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time! Well done. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. That's all right. Go ahead. Let's count down the scores here. Did we get any over here, Ashley? That's okay. That's okay. How many? Two over here on 8 and 2. 2 on 8 and 2. 0 over here on 1 and 7. Well done. Well done. That was a tough game. That was a tough game. We'll leave these just on the side here. That's all right. Not a problem there. All right. Let's get back to this trivia board here. Sam, you have the spin on that. So go ahead and give us another category and point value.
Let's do Who Said This for 5.
All right, when I'm done reading questions, did I do that? Boom, Corey again, taking the trivia away.
Steve Urkel.
Is it Steve? Yes, it is. Well done, well done. All right, Corey, you got control of the board again, my friend. Where do you want to steer this locomotive?
Let's do famous underwear for 2.
All right, famous underwear for 2. We have what iconic underwear brand would you find Marky Mark modeling in 1992? Boom, over here, Sam.
Calvin Klein.
Is it Calvin Klein? Yes, it is. Well done, jumping on the board there, Sam. I like it. All right, where would you like to take us next?
Let's do famous underwear for 3.
All right, famous underwear for 3. Finish it off. What superhero wears red underwear on the outside of his costume? Ooh, over here, G Money.
That'd be Superman.
Is it Superman? Yes, it is. He was surprised he got it. He had to check that his light was on. Yes, it was. Well done. All right, you got control of the board here, G Money. Where do you want to go next?
Who said this for 4?
All right, who said this for 4 points? Marsha. Boom, Corey
I
again.
know the answer.
It was the youngest girl, Brady. Cindy.
Was it Cindy Brady? Ooh, so close. Where do we have? Oh, here, KG.
Jan.
Is it Jan Brady? Oh, Jan Brady, there it is. Someone shouted out, he doesn't even know the answer.
It was one of them.
All right, you
Press is the fastest.
got control of the board here, KG. Where do you want to take us next?
3.
All right, get those buzzers ready for show us your for 3. Well, Corey, hammer time for running, man. Come on down to the sound of the music. And incredible. That was quite honestly the best one I've ever seen on this show. Well done, well done. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Corey, where do you want to go next?
Let's do show us yours for 5.
All right, get those buzzers ready for show us your for 5. Backspin, Sam, come on down, show us yours. That's backspin. Ooh, so close, thanks breakdancing on the ground, trying to get in there. There I am, well done, Ashley. It's like, I got this, I know. Give a point to Ashley there for being so sure of it. I love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 35 minutes left in the game. It's time for another spin. The wheel. Oh, fortune cookie. I'm going to need Zach. Zach, come on down. Come on down, Zach. All right, get this big old spin. Don't blame me, don't blame me. There we go. I like it. We got 3 points just for spinning the wheel. And we've got, ooh, Stinko. All right, hang out here for a second for me, Zach. Vanessa, you want to give us a quick recap while I get this game set up?
All right, let's see. We got Corey with 24 points. And KG, you got 16 points in second place. And Sam with 14 points. Zach, are you ready for some Stinko? He needs it.
We need the Stinko. I like it. All right, Zach. Here is our Stinko game. So, as you can see, we have a little board game here that we're playing for 1, 2, or 3 points. But I'm going to give you the chance to play for double points. So what you're going to do, pick any one of these 3 cases here on the side. All right, that one there. Hand that to Vanessa. There we are. Vanessa, open that up for us. Let's see what we got. We should have a Stinko drop zone chip in there. And some extra information. We have the letter C. The letter C. So, Zach, here's how this works. This drop zone chip is going to smell like a food that starts with the letter C for double points. If you can guess that food, you get double points. All right, let's see what we got.
Cherry.
Is it cherry? It's cherry. Well, all right, take that chip, step right on back behind here for me. You're playing for double points here. Place this flat on any of the letters here and let it drop. There we go. Oh, good drop down over there. Oh, and it's stuck between 1 or 2. So I think if we give it a little nudge, there we go. Well done. Zach, incredible. Oh my goodness, it gives me a chance to work on my palm here. I love it. For a total of 7 points on that spin.
Zach, you're up to 11 points now, baby.
Incredible, Zach. You now got control of the board. Where do you want to take us next?
Disney movies for 4.
All right, Disney movies for 4. Let's finish out the category. We have if Ariel from The Little Mermaid gave you a dingle hopper, what would she be giving you? Ooh, over here, Ashley.
Comb.
Is it a comb? Ooh, very close. Any other guesses? Over here, Sam.
Brush.
Is it a brush? No, not quite, not quite. Over here, KG.
A shell.
Is it a shell? I don't think so, Vanessa. What were we looking for?
A fork.
A fork that she happens to use as a comb. Right, yes. Very close. Very tricky one on that 4-point one. That's okay there. Ashley, go ahead and pick a category for us.
Show us your for number 1.
All right, get those buzzers ready for show us your for 1. Boom, Zach, you're whipping Nene. Come on down. There we go. Here we go. We have the Nene. It was incredible. I loved it. Oh, man, that was fantastic. All right, Zach, you got control of the board. What do you want?
Match this pose for 3.
Match this pose. Get those buzzers ready. Boom, Corey. Corey, come on down. 10 seconds to match that pose. All right, we're down. We're down in the right position there. There we go. And boom. All right, well done. Well done. The jeans. The jeans. It was the jeans. Yeah. You can't. Yeah.
We
I
were given the loose fitting.
All right, Corey, where do you want to go next?
Let's do boy bands for 5.
All right, big points here. Boy bands for 5 points. Before he was living La Vida Loca, Ricky Martin sang in what group? Boom, over here, G Money.
Wow.
Menudo?
Is it Menudo? Yes, it is! Well done, well done. All right, a few more points up here on the board before we move on to our next game. Where do you want to take us?
Let's get some points. Boy band score.
All right, big points. I like the strategy there, Jimmy. What group has 2 Mickey Mouse Club alumni in its mix? Boom, over here, KG.
Insane.
Is it NSYNC? Yes! All right, well done. We'll say bye to boy bands there. Where do you want to go next, KG?
Match this pose for 1.
All right, get those buzzers ready for match this pose for 1. Boom, Corey again. Come on down, 10 seconds to match that pose, and boom! There we go. We even got the jump with eyebrow raise. I like it. I like it. All right, let's get that final question in on the game here. Life is like a box of chocolate. There we got Corey.
Forrest Gump.
Is it Forrest Gump? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. A little. Yeah, I don't know.
Video game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, while we get set up for our next game, it's time for another spin. The wheel. Oh, fortune cookie. I need KG. Come on down. Come on down, KG. All right, give us a big old spin.